My name is Meghan Flanigan, and my work is an installation that it has two modes, a performance mode and a video installation mode. In performance mode, I'm giving individual performances. People come into this space, and I ask them to select one of these mirrors off the wall behind and place it in the space. And the mirrors all have a verb on them. And usually that starts a conversation, or I just sense an energy off the person and I start to perform something improvised that relates to that person or to the word they chose or something that I just feel in myself. After the performances are over, I process the video and then it's projected on two opposite walls within the same space. I forgot to add that during the performances, each person is wearing a camera on his or her head. So I have camera on my head and the audience member has one as well. And the footage from those cameras is what's used during the video projection mode. So you see the perspective of each person in the room. I'm a great believer in chance in the process and also just observing what's happening in my own life. So probably the most important parts of the process were just small little experiences that I had in the months leading up to this, that when I reflected upon them, they came together, and a lot of it came together sort of around my desire to create a space where I could dance and interact with an audience member in a way that was completely different from a theatrical experience, but at the same time sort of drawn from my background as a dancer. So for example, the mirrors are something that I encounter in dance studios all the time. So I knew I wanted to use them, but I didn't know how. They're also a great metaphor for how we reflect on the present moment, the past, the future. And so I just happened to sort of be playing with mirrors, and I discovered that when you scratch them, then you see through them, and then I started playing with that more. And my brother-in-law happened to have this groovy camera that you could wear on your head, and so I thought, okay, cool, I want to do that. And around the same time, I created a dance. I was in a dance retreat, and I created a piece that happened to not be documented. And so I started thinking about creating a piece that would sort of be super documented, but in a way that's very different from how pieces are normally documented. My background is as a dancer and movement artist. A lot of my training is about making a piece that is going to go into a theater and then maybe travel to other theaters. And I've done that, but I've always sort of pushed that border a lot. I've done a lot of gallery installations or site-specific pieces, or working with people who don't have traditional dancer bodies. So I'm always sort of trying to find my way to push beyond what the assumptions are about dance, but in order to find what I think is really true about dance. And being in this program has helped me do that because I'm in a context where people don't have assumptions about what I should be doing as a dancer. Mm-hmm.